we got the last one though.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all.
And y'all rocking with me.
For this video,
look,
we're gonna be
y'all see
speaking
the
on Lil Durk
title though.
affiliate
Let me see.
OTF Boona.
Y'all saw the
being
title though,
charged
right, y'all?
with kidnapping a man,
I think y'all saw the title.
duct taping his hands, and then executing him with a firearm.
That's
There's an old
crazy.
saying: you can take a dog out the hood,
But you can't take the hood out the dog, gango.
Chicago has bred some of the most ruthless killers, and generations of kids have grown up around vicious, senseless
Yo, was that a
violence.
mosquito?
So what happened?
Yo, I know my
when these
mic
kids
is a
was
little
out?
choppy though, my fault.
You think it would save them, but the reality is, hurt people, and some people are just too far gone. 32-year-old Michael Golden would be more commonly known as OTF Boona, a close associate of Lil Durk. A black disciple, Boona was from Lamron, otherwise known as 300, and his reputation has him listed as one of them ones. With arrests as early as 17 for a weapon, 18 for armed robbery, and later for a machine gun, Boona was very much a product of his environment, but soon he'd start to exceed expectations. With Durk's rise to fame, he'd move OTF down south, making Atlanta home base. Boona was now out of the south side of Chicago, but apparently couldn't let go of his old ways. In March of 2021, Boona was accused of jumping out of an SRT Durango and opening fire on 4 people outside of a mall, resulting in a gunfight. 3 would end up shot, including a 6-year-old boy. Boona would jump back in the SUV and flee the scene without realizing he dropped his phone. This piece of evidence would lead to his arrest. 19-year-old Jacava Harris was shot in the foot before firing back at Boona. 19-year-old Deshaun Powell was shot in the back. 18-year-old Karanji Reese would be unharmed. These 3 were members of MCF/Glizzy Gang, MCF standing for Money Comes First. The one who shot back was known as Lil Man, a local rapper from Atlanta, and this shootout would set off a chain of events. 3 months after the mall shooting, Lil Durk's house in Atlanta was broken into by home invaders and gunshots were exchanged. The very next month, 19-year-old Marcus Holland Jr. was killed. He was known as Mark, was a member of MCF Glizzy Gang, and is rumored to have been one of the shooters that broke into Durk's home. It's been said they targeted Durk after Man was shot by OTF Boona. MCF Glizzy Gang would damn near fall apart as Man would be sentenced to federal prison after a federal agent was shot during a car theft. Karanji Reese would later be arrested for a nightclub shooting in which he allegedly shot 6 people, killing 2. With Durk's federal takedown, it would seem the city of Atlanta now felt like they could target OTF, knowing the main source of income behind them was gone. Just months ago, OTF Duty Low would be robbed and shot in Atlanta, and an affiliate of Quando Rondo would post his chain and watch to Instagram.
Oh, that's crazy,
Boona
bro.
wasn't hiding behind Durk's money.
This
And Durk's
man Duty
lyrics would
Low,
highlight
man.
the type of savage Boona is, as Durk said in his song Monitoring Me.
People like us.
Bro, people like us don't throw ads at other people, bro. That's what we don't
Get
do.
up with you. See, I pay him not to get rid of. Talking about the ones with the Twitter fingers. Boona had a reputation of violence, and on July 22nd, 2025, he'd remind everyone.
My husband was driving, it was around 7 a.m. leaving to work, and he actually saw the body and saw the officers, and he stopped and he was like, should we be worried?
What makes this mystery even more puzzling is what Abby Gonzalez and her neighbors say they didn't hear at around 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. No gunshots, no screams, no sounds of violence that would explain how a man in his 20s ended up dead with a gunshot wound.
I have 2 little ones in the house, and we're always outside here in the church, so it makes us feel scared a little bit.
Police arrived on scene locating a Hispanic man who'd been shot to death, but nobody reported gunfire. The next day, the man was identified as 28-year-old Oscar Alexis Cruz, a father of 1. Investigators would soon learn of the horrors Oscar went through leading up to his violent death. An arrest warrant would be signed for Boona on August 7th. It would allege Boona traveled to Lawrenceville, a city 40 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Between 1:30 in the morning and 3 a.m., police alleged Boona broke into Oscar's home, bound his hands with duct tape, demanded money, searched through his home, and executed him by shooting him multiple times, then dumped his body 9 minutes away in a church parking lot. Boona would be charged with murder, aggravated assault, home invasion, kidnapping, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
God damn.
Escaping the city of Chicago and moving to Atlanta for a new start.
Check my
OTF Boona
AirPods
is
almost
just
dying.
Boona
This is
with
the
no
last
hurt.
video.
The fame, the fortune, was sitting inside of a federal facility, while Boona was left to fend for himself and revert back to the old him. As the quote says, you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. And now, Boona is facing fucking forever. And for bounding someone with duct tape before execution, I wouldn't be surprised if he faces execution by the state of Georgia. Now, one of the most important things to take from this video, in my opinion, is Lil Durk is OTF. OTF is nothing without Lil Durk. I don't think anybody has really reached that level of success aside from a handful of people out of Chicago, right? You got G Herbo, you got Chief Keef. As far as like millionaires, or even multi-millionaires, Lil Durk is up there. And the guys he had around him were willing to do shit because that's what kept him in Durk's.
Damn, one died. That's
Other than
crazy,
that, they
child.
didn't have anything. They didn't
One
have
died.
any value. They weren't dropping hit songs. And the music is how Durk is getting all of his fucking money. Without Durk,
One died, child.
these dudes ain't OTF. They're just them. The money, the fame, the fortune is gone. It's inside of a federal facility. It's Durk. Without him, there's nothing else. And the thing is, I'm gonna be blunt with it. When Durk got locked up, whoever else was claiming OTF in Atlanta, all that shit they was stirring up, you know, they said Vaughn went down there and killed somebody, this and that. Then they had the robbery case where someone else got popped. Like, they went down to Atlanta and got into some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, Durk had a shitload of money behind him, which meant so did OTF. And without Durk, these dudes out here doing whatever. We don't know what Boona was going through. He could have been trying to rob dude for weed, jewelry, whatever. We don't know the situation. I'm sure it wasn't just a random robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he was most likely looking for something, didn't find it, and everything was too far gone. Now he feels like he got to kill him, and he did. I don't know how he got caught up. I don't know the details. There's a lot of details that haven't been released. All we can go off is the warrant, and this is what the warrant alleges. He broke into the crib, tied him up with fucking duct tape, searched through his shit, threatened him, kidnapped him, shot him to death, and dumped him in a church parking lot where he got found by a neighbor at 6 in the morning. And you know, the realization sets in when you see people that were once with a multi-millionaire traveling the world, being up on stage with him, now doing desperate crash out shit like this. And the realization is gonna hit him even more now that he realizes he needs a legal team and he doesn't have that Drew Finley money, he doesn't have Young Thug's lawyers money, you know? He don't have, he's just fucking Boona. What does he have? The fact that he went and allegedly did something like this shows you he doesn't have much. Otherwise, he wouldn't be risking it all. And that's honestly what I respect about Duty Low. He got robbed, he got shot, and he went and did an interview on Dancing Project. Shout out to them. And he basically broke it down like, you know what? Some gangster shit went down, and I just gotta respect the game. That's it. He didn't go crash out about it because he's still getting to a bag. He still has something going on. And he's staying out the way because clearly.
And Get Back doesn't have no time, bro. It's not like if something happened to you right now, you gotta go do something an hour later, bro. Nah, bro. You feel me? And, like, as long as you small with it. Nowadays, they don't want to be small with it, though. Nowadays, they want to show, like, yo, I did it, bro. Come lock me up, gang. I did it, gang. And then when they get to jail, the first 2-3 months, it's cool, yeah. People call, yeah. But after the third and the fourth one, nobody cares, bro. Nobody gonna remember who. Yo, you remember that nigga C2? No, nigga. Nobody remembers, gang. And if they do, it's like, oh yeah, that nigga funny, haha. Next, go about their day, gang. You feel me? Nobody gonna stop their days just cause you in jail, gang. You feel me? So it's like, bro, head, gang. You gotta do your thing with head. Not like that though. Feel me? Pause. But gotta use your head whenever you wanna. You know. That's what I said though. Like my thing is like, I ain't the greatest. A street nigga alive, gang. I ain't even the top. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro. This shit is not. It's not like something like to glorify, basically, bro. It's just a lifestyle that you used to it, cause, bro, you was born in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, might as well learn. You know what I'm saying? Might as well be smart than die in. You know. So. It's like that, man. Get Back don't got no time. Y'all don't have to crash out every trip, you know. But, yeah, bro. If you have a 9 to 5, your life is better than anybody in OTF. Now let that sink in. Hey, I don't know if it's better than anybody in OTF, but it's definitely better than a few people in the world, gang. A few percentile. Let's say the percentile, like what? 20, 30, 40, I don't know. But you better than a few people, bro, just for the 9 to 5 gang. So get your 9 to 5, bro. Do YouTube, stream on the part-time. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang. Subscribe, gang. Y'all know the story, gang. Get out.